Hello, it's great to be with you again this week. I wanted to let you know that our dog Bert had a great time meeting you last week. He's not with me in the office today because he's at home helping out Becky with some chores, but he'll be back again soon. Also, congratulations to a couple of people who figured out the source of Bert's full name, Bertram Wilberforce Wooster. First, Chloe, one of our students, great work. I can't give you extra academic credit, but I am going to send you a t-shirt to recognize you getting the right answer. Also, Dr. Mary McLeod, who's chair of our philosophy department. Mary, I loved your oblique posting on YouTube that let me know you know the answer, but didn't really give it away to anyone who's not already in the club. I'll be sending some goodies for your next face-to-face department meeting, whenever that turns out to be. You may have heard that we have plans for a September 12th commencement ceremony to recognize our May and August graduates, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, graduates, look next week for virtual recognition of your accomplishments that'll show up on our website and social media channels. Great job, congratulations, we're proud of you. On this past Wednesday, the State System Board of Governors voted to freeze tuition for next year for all 14 of the universities in the state system, including IUP. Because we didn't increase any of our local fees for next year either, that's good news for continuing students and our new students coming in. It helps keep the cost down for all of you, and we hope that that's a good benefit and helps you succeed in your academic career. I had discussed with you our partnership with Indiana Regional Medical Center to do same-day COVID-19 testing. I also want to highlight efforts that are going on from members of the IUP community, working with the IUP Research Institute and some of our alum and others out in the community to print face shields for healthcare workers using some of our 3D printers. You can find more information about that on our webpage, but it's another exciting example of a good partnership in these challenging times. This August, we're expanding our usual welcome weekend to a welcome week to provide our new students with more opportunities to focus on building confidence as they begin the next chapter in their life and their first chapter at IUP. The students will have opportunities to engage in academic and social activities that'll help ease that transition into college and really set them up with the right connections and groundwork to be successful in their first semester at IUP and beyond. Look forward to more information about that as we nail down the details and invite folks to come. Our Emergency Response Fund, which helps students who are in financial distress because of the pandemic, continues to grow. At this point, we're well over $181,000 having been donated. It's been given by more than 335 donors, and more than 130 students have benefited and really received the help that they need thanks to you who have helped us out. It's true, however, that the demand, the need is much greater than what we have already, and without some additional resource, many of our students won't be able to continue their academic career right now. So if you have the capacity and are interested, I'd appreciate it if you join Becky and me in a donation to that fund. I want to thank again the folks who are working on campus because they have to be here to do their jobs. In particular, I'll highlight our facilities folks and our custodians who are here making sure buildings are functioning, that the environment is safe every day. And we're running with a smaller crew than usual, but we hope to see many of those folks back again soon who aren't with us right this second. I had a chance to visit with a couple of the facilities folks last week, as well as the custodian who were doing some work in Sutton Hall. We did that with a safe distance, wearing our masks, I assure you. But I just want to give a shout out to all of those folks who are doing that work that maybe we don't get to see all the time. They're wonderful people doing great things for the university and keeping us safe and keeping things operating in good order. Thanks so much for all that you do. I guess I want to say as I'm closing that we've made it. We've made it through March. We've made it through April in these challenging times. We're at the end of the classes, and all that's left are those small things, final exams. I'm wishing you the best of luck as you prepare for those and sit down to take those exams, maybe in somewhat different circumstances. I know you'll do great. Just be ready, sit down, be calm, and show us what you know in those experiences. And finally, I want to give a shout out to all of those IUP alum out there who are pulling for you and pulling for all of us. They've declared next week to be Spirit Week, and so I'm going to encourage you, as I will do, to wear your IUP gear proudly next week. Get some photos, post them out on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. Keep an eye out for me doing a little bit of that. It's great to be a Crimson Hawk. Hang in there. Be safe. Wash your hands. Talk to you next week. Go Hawks!